Hello, beautiful divine beings. Hello, beautiful creators. We are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. Let us see what is available for us at this time. What is coming through, Source? Source currency. Interesting, as we had a conversation with one of you beautiful beings, Sandra, where you mentioned about a new currency coming through. And Source is bringing through, yes, there's a new currency, a new exchange of energy being birthed and coming through at this time. And it is you, by you being and by you allowing yourself to be at source and allowing all the materials to reach you at source, the words you are using, the experiences you're engaging in, the physical materials you are weaving with, the environment you're allowing yourself to be in, the co-creative spaces. So you allowing everything to meet you at source is reweaving it into the frequencies of source. Thus it becomes a new energy, a new currency, a new way of exchange of energy, where it's no longer this physical object or experience or person giving you the value, but rather you are the value, and these physical experiences, manifestations, and co-creations honor the value that you are. So it's a shift in that currency, in the measure of one's worth, the measure of an energy exchange, the measure of a co-creative space. Source is saying this is a beautiful, powerful healing that you do organically. So allow yourself a openness as to how you co-create and to how energy is exchanged. Yes, indeed. As we have mentioned, the financial flow and the abundance within wealth and money has also been integrated into source. So there's a healing there that'll come through. Yet source is saying we are now expanding it to even more ways of sharing, more ways of creating. And the more you are free with this dynamic energy exchange, the more you are free and playful with how everything is communicating and engaging with you, the more you will find that the other more practical things that you might require in this realm will also fall into place. So allow your mind to shift from this almost egoic, illusionary, money-oriented, physical kind of need energy. And so saying for the most part, many of you actually have released a lot of the money kind of holding on to you, and rather you enjoy energy exchange, and that bartering frequency feels a lot more organic to you. And Source is saying, well, understand that right now where the earth is, the money and the financial is here. So do not reject it. Simply allow yourself to be source so that it is now aligned within your source frequency, and yet also allow yourself an enjoyable co-creative shared space with others, because now that the abundance frequency and the energies of harmony and co-creative energy exchange have anchored within the physical as source, you will find that your energy is honored. You're not taken for granted. So whatever it is that is coming through to co-create or exchange with you will feel as satisfying and as rich as a fat paycheck. Fascinating use of words, a fat paycheck. Thank you, Source. So beautiful beings, ooh, we just saw the tarot flash in the corner of our eye, so why not? Abundance after all. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. Okay, 2 cards have fallen to the floor. We shall pick them up. Ah, yes. the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Release the old ways of thinking, the old ways of doing things. Don't let them bog you down. And almost feel excited. You know, it's sometimes tricky when you give your all in a situation and then you expect somebody to also bring their all and then they just bring 0%. And so you feel you're carrying the whole project, or you feel like you gave all this energy and now you're getting nothing in return. So it just feels like a burden. And Source is saying that's done now. Understand that you are to co-create with resonant energies. It helps you to release this kind of heaviness and this burden energy, and others who are sort of using you to offload their energy upon, you know, people just like offload, or who use you as this carrier of baggage, this cart, or this, what is the phrase? Beast of burden. You know, release those beings who do that to you, by allowing resonance to be, okay, no, co-create, that resonates, that works, because then organically that'll feel great. And Source is saying the more you operate at Source, and the more everyone, it's almost a co-creative collective call, everyone operate in Source, so that a lot of resonant experiences can be available for everyone to choose from. The more Source frequencies, the more resonant co-creative fun. And here it is, the resonant co-creative fun, where everyone is one with Source, one mind of Source. We are one with Source, you're one with Source. Thus whatever we're co-creating is of Source, so both of us receive the fullness of Source, and the energies are free. Source showed us an image now of, as many of you have come to understand, when we bring through integrations or downloads, we sometimes give you the understanding it'll take days and weeks to integrate it, that you're receiving quite a vibrational lump of energy which will now integrate in a few days' time. So imagine if we did a co-creative shared energy exchange, and in that day we might receive quite a bit from you and you'll receive a bit from us, and yet what we receive for us, perhaps your energy just works in this big voluminous energy, and yet with us you will receive it in days to follow, still as powerful. And Source is saying it's that knowing that no matter what you receive, it's enough, and it will be a match, it will be a harmony. It doesn't have to look exactly like and feel exactly like what you're giving, but it will energetically be equal and harmonious in worth, in richness. The scales of balance will be at balance. Those scales of Libra will be balanced. The light and the shadow will be balanced. So, yes, how beautiful is that? Powerful, brilliant, and beautiful. So be one of Source, be open, and allow this new way of being, this new currency, Source currency, and exchange, Source communication, Source engagement. The understanding of worth and value is about to change to a higher frequency. And Source is saying it's quite organic to you. It's quite an organic understanding, an organic revelation. The perception shift and the illumination comes quite naturally. So you don't have to worry about, oh no, but then if I do this, then what about stability and then finances? So saying everything is going to work in harmony. You are here to be you. As you are you, you heal and you weave everything through Source. As you apply all these physical materials through the Source you are. And yet as you are doing that, the materials and the support to assist you to have a beautiful, stable space as you're doing this will also come. That was the imbalance. You're doing all this work and yet not feeling the security materialize around you. But now that the anchoring of frequencies has occurred, you can now feel the freedom of being source and also the freedom of being abundant in this physical world in a way that honors you completely. And that allows a new exchange in energy, a new feel in energy, a new way of experiencing energy and exchange and value and worth. So be open to just allowing and flowing through resonance, through what feels aligned, what feels good, what feels at ease with you, at ease with you. And it's not a judgment, it's a discernment. So even if it's somebody you love dearly and they offer something and it doesn't feel at ease, no, not because you're rejecting them, not because you're judging them. It's simply right now, no, we're not on the same frequency pitch. And it's not I'm a better or you're worse. It has nothing to do with better or worse or good or bad. It's just we are not tuned in at the same radio station, and that's okay, because whatever radio station you're tuned into is exactly where you need to be. Where I'm tuned into is exactly where I need to be. They're both the radio of source. We are just doing different work right now, and that is perfect. And as soon as the pitch is the same, so on the same radio station or whatever radio stations we're on are in harmony, then we can work together. And it's just that. So there's no hard feelings, there's no anger, there's no jealousy, there's no obligation. It's just source and love and ease and glorious ease. Blessed be.